Welcome back everybody to the daily show where we discuss and do technical analysis for big mega cap stocks. So show your support by hitting that thumbs up button, and that is greatly appreciated. And if you're new here, consider subscribing, and that means a lot to me. Now if you want to get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, my analysis in 3 days of live trading, definitely check out the Patreon, and that link will be down below in the description. And now let's get right into it, guys. On Nvidia, stock is down 3.24%, so finally a big sell-off right here on Nvidia. And if you look at my screen, yesterday I did not cover all these stocks, and Nvidia actually had this bear flag, and looks like now it's playing out. And if this thing cannot get above 471, then watch out for a dump off down to 460, 450, and then 442, all the way down to this gap 423.81. To the upside, Nvidia will find resistance at 471, right here 477.84, and then 482. On AMD, it's down 2.84%, so this one also getting down to 119, almost down to this support 118. And if you look at my screen, this thing actually got under 122, and soon as AMD broke under 122, this thing came down to 119.66, and now trading right here close to 120 or just above 120, trying to hold 13-day moving average right here as a support right here at 120.73. So AMD now, the next stop, rising 20-day moving average right here sitting at 118, and also 118, that is a big support, so that should be a big one to watch on a pullback right here, 118 on AMD. To the upside, now it needs to break above 122, and only if that happens you're going to see a move up to 125 in the short term. But look at this rejection candle right here yesterday, and that is why this is actually not looking bullish at all, and we could see more dump off on AMD if this thing actually breaks under rising 20-day moving average right here 118. We could see a dump off down to 115, and maybe even down to this support right here 110. On Apple, stock is down 0.15%, kind of a flat day here on Apple, and that is why this market is still holding up, because Microsoft and Apple still holding up this market and not going down significantly, not even going down to $3. Now Apple here, guys, if this thing cannot break above 190, definitely soon or later prepare for a dump off down to 186 right here to this gap, and that is also aligned with this rising 20-day moving average right here 186.43. so that's gonna be a strong support to watch on a pullback. But moment Apple takes out 186, the next stop 183. To the upside, Apple can break and hold 190, then watch out for this gap right up here 195.18. On Tesla, stock is down 1.78%, and now Tesla did not get that breakout over 252 yesterday, and this thing actually sold off yesterday. And now if you look at my screen, barely holding right here 237 as a support, rising 13-day moving average right here, this orange line, because if that gives up, there's going to be more dump off down to 235, 230.58, rising 20-day moving average right here, and then the gap down here 225.40. To the upside, Tesla needs to break 241, and only above 241 watch out for a move up to 252, and that's gonna be a big level to break. You can see right on my screen, huge rejection yesterday at 252. So before we get started, just want to give you guys a reminder, tomorrow is first of the month, so if you're planning to join the Patreon, tomorrow is the day, first of the month, and you can take that advantage tomorrow and get a full month of trading, and you get live trading in my Discord 3 days, Monday through Wednesday, and that link will be down below in the description. Now here on Meta, and we talked about it on Tuesday night, that what goes up must come down, and you can see this is actually a significant pullback in just a matter of 2-3 days. 343 and now down to 322. And if you look at my screen, this is not looking bullish at all. Look at this rising 20-day moving average right here, close to 329, 330. We broke that level also breaking below 326 and now trading at 324, just getting a dead cat bounce before closing. So what's next up here on Meta? Definitely all the way down here to this 50 SMA 316 below 326. To the upside, only Meta can break and hold 326. You're going to see a move back up to 329 to 330, and above that, watch out for a move up to 335. Until then, Meta can come all the way down to 316 and possibly can go even lower. On Microsoft, is down 0.25%, so that is why this market is not dumping and nothing going down significantly because of Microsoft and also Apple holding up this market. Now here on Microsoft, now we have strong support at 375, and below that, watch out for a dump off down to rising 20-day moving average right here, this white line, 369.41, 366 also a strong support, and then this gap, 357.54. To the upside, now Microsoft needs to break 380, and above 380, watch out for a move all the way up to 385, 388, and then maybe even 390. On Amazon, absolutely flat on the day, and this is getting really crazy here in this market. And let me show you guys what's happening. Amazon, we got a gap down here, 144.05, and look at the move today. Down to 144.33, not filling this gap, and the stock went back up and now trading over 146, recapturing 146 finally again as a support into closing. So 146, that is a big level, and they know if this thing actually breaks under 146, stays under 146, there's gonna be more downside all the way down to possibly 144 the gap, and then 138. Now one more thing I want to point out. Last time Bollinger Bands right here, they were squeezing. We saw a big move to the upside right here. And now again, if you look at my screen, lower Bollinger Band going up. It's right here at 138. And upper Bollinger Band actually coming down close to 150. So this stock here has no room. And whenever something like this happens, you're going to see a massive explosion. It could be to the upside, but knowing that stock already ran so much, so there is a chance this thing can dump to close all these gaps going into, not next month, but I think going into next year, you're going to see a deeper correction and a pullback here on Amazon. And looks like it's holding 146 as a support into closing. So that's going to be key level to watch. And then this gap, 144.05, and below that, 138. Above 146, watch out for a move all the way up to 150. On Google, stock is down 1.86%, and I said it before that Google here really struggling, and we could see a dump off. And now you can see this thing actually got under 135, and soon as Google got under 135, and that is rising 20-day moving average right here, this white line, guess what happened? Google filling this gap at 134 and now trading below 134. And that means one thing, the next stop here on Google could be down here. So far it's trying to hold 134 into closing. We got about 4 minutes left. So I think if this thing actually gets under 134 and stays under 134, you're going to see 130 on Google, and then maybe this gap down here, 127.74. To the upside, Google needs to break and hold 135. Then watch out for a move up to 137 and then 140, which I think Google is done for now, and you're going to see at least this gap getting filled down here at 127.74. So Netflix going down only 0.65%, nothing big, and came down to 470.42. And if you look at my screen, not even touching rising orange line, 13-day moving average right here, sitting at 469.57. I would say 470, not even quite touching 470, and then going back up and now trading at 474. So now on Netflix, you want to watch 470 as a support, and below that, watch out for a dump off down to 457.50 and then even 450. To the upside, Netflix now needs to break right here, 478, and above that, watch out for a move up to 485 and then 500. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.